Hello everyone, Josh here with Enemy Impact. Bringing you guys some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and as you guys know, the World Championships 2018 qualifiers are here in Duel Links. But before we get into all that, I will be doing a live stream talking about all that good stuff with rewards and all that. But what I want to talk about today is the Vagrants. The Vagrants are here, and I went ahead and I purchased the first couple, I guess packs, I guess you could say, of 6 for the Vagrants. I beat them. I kind of did a little bit of play testing. I talked to a few people in the Discord that also did the same. And we come to a conclusion, and I want to go ahead and go over my findings, my research with you guys, and answer the biggest question that you may have with the Vagrants. Are they worth it? So, without further ado, let's jump right into the news here. Alright, as you can see here, Vagrants have been added. Celebration sale underway. And every time I see the word celebration sale, how can we actually celebrate spending money? But whatever. Anyways, from May 28th till June 1st, Vagrants have been added and they are on sale. Now, they're giving you a little bit of like a little bit of I guess a little explanation of kind of what you can do with the Vagrants here. A level 1 character will reach level 15 by defeating 6 Vagrants. Now that's if you buy it for the first time ever with the first step, right? Like the first sale rather, for 99 cents USD. If the Vagrant was purchased for the 5th time that day, a level 1 character will reach level 31 by defeating 6 Vagrants. So there's a little bit of a gap there if you purchase it the first time to purchasing it the 5th time. And the reason why you see that gap is you actually get up to the 30 times multiplier in the 5th pack, and you don't get that in the first pack. It only goes up to 20 times multiplier. And that EXP that you get from a 20 times and a 30 times isn't really that big, but when you're talking about the first 30, 31 levels and a character, it's not really that bad. You don't really need that much EXP. The EXP that you start needing where it becomes a grind fest is when you go from level 30 to 40 and then from 40 to 45. So let's do a little bit of math here. You need roughly 30 to 35,000 EXP per level from level 30 to 40. At best, you can face a level 30 times multiplier and you're going to get 15,000 EXP for that win. But keep in mind, you're only going to get one of those high levels per basically pack of 6 that you get. The rest will trickle down from like 20 times, 15 times, 10 times, and 5 times, and 7 times. Stuff like that. So they're going to be varying from 5 to a maximum of 30 times multiplier for EXP. So you got to keep that all in mind. Now, I did some play testing with some of my characters that are like already level 40 plus. And I'm going to tell you guys right off the bat, it is not worth it using Vagrants for level 40 plus. It's not. Unless you want to spend a ton of money, it's not worth it. And I'm telling you this here first. Let me show you guys kind of what happened here. Alright. As you can see, my Yugi is level 44. And he has like a little chunk, about a little bit under a third of EXP all the way to 45, right? A little bit of the third of the way there. A little bit under that. He's more around a quarter, probably. Now, half of that was from doing my standard duelist and doing a couple vagabonds, which we got some new vagabonds with new challenges and some of the new EXP and stuff like that that offers, which is kind of cool. But it still doesn't really make anything better for the grind. So I used 2 of the first sales, and I took a level 43 Yugi, just straight out from level 43, and I took him to 44, and then just a slight little chunk above 44, just a little bit. And that took me 2 run-throughs of the Vagrant. 2 of them. It took me having to beat 12 Vagrants 6 times, and then I bought another pack and beat another 6. And that was being able to utilize the up to 20 times EXP, and I only leveled up 1 time. But I spent, let's see here, I spent $1.99 and $1, so I spent about $3 to do that. Now, that was level up 1 time, and that is with the 99-cent sale. Now, after June 1st, the price will go to $1.99, and then $1.99, and then $2.99, then $2.99, then $3.99, and onward. So, you're looking at a few dollars per level, from level 40 plus to 45. times all the amount of characters we currently have in a game, on top of new characters still yet to come. Yeah, it's not worth it unless you're going to be a big spender. The Vagrants don't really offer you much in terms of value at levels 40 plus. Now, level 30 plus, sure, you could probably squeeze a level or two out per Vagabond set that you buy of 6. So, that'd go a little bit longer. That'd go, a lot longer. But let's be honest, these Vagrants are more designed for people that are either have a new account or they just got a new character and they don't want to grind up to like 30 and they want to get a lot of those free gems, some of those level up cards. They, want to get the level 20 skills, so forth, whatever. That's fine. These Vagrants were designed more to get you from level 1 to 30, and that's it. After that, you're better off just grinding the hard way, even though it is just a pain in the ass, and nobody wants to do it, and it's getting annoying. 500 EXP just does not get it done, guys. I don't want to really make a rant out of this, but, truth be told, 500 EXP just does not cut it anymore, Konami. You need to make changes, and I'm sorry, guys, the Vagrants is not going to be that solution unless you got a ton, and I mean a ton, of money to throw away. If you don't have that kind of money, this is not going to work for you. Now, spending a few bucks here and there every week or so, okay, sure, that's not bad. But don't forget, you still have the box sets coming every single month, sometimes every 3 weeks, even sometimes a little less than that. So keep that in mind as well when you're spending money for additional things just to level up. I personally feel like leveling up should be a lot easier than it is because the only thing we gain out of it is all free-to-play stuff in the first place. And a lot of it's not groundbreaking anyway. Besides getting the gems, most of the cards we get from level ups usually are not that great. Now, there are a few that are really, really good, but there are a ton that are just completely useless and never see the light of day in PvP at all, or rank ladder, or even in PvE farming. So, honestly, Konami, if you're watching this video, you need to do something to improve the EXP. The Vagrants are not going to get it done unless, of course, you are a big whale and you're going to throw a lot of money at the game. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. It's not going to be efficient. It's just going to be too slow. It's going to cost you too much money. It's just a lot of variables to consider there. So the real answer to your question can be kind of summed up like this. It depends how many characters you need to level up, how many are low level. If you already have a lot of characters like 30 plus, 35 plus, 40 plus, the Vagrant is probably not going to be the answer for you unless you have the money. So really it comes down to, do you have the money? Do you got the money? Is that money spending worth the time you're saving? Is your time that you're grinding worth that much money to throw away for the Vagrant? That is really what it comes down to for you guys. Now, I know a lot of people, like some of the bigger YouTubers, this is probably the best thing in the world for them because they have the money to throw at the game because they get paid for playing the game. They get ad revenue, they get subscriptions, they get sponsorships, they get donations. They get all that good stuff for playing this game daily. It's kind of their job. So for them, the Vagrant might be the best thing in the world. But for me, one of the smaller YouTubers, or even people who are just playing this game casually as just a fan and not a YouTuber at all, this is not really going to work for you. This isn't really going to work for me. It's just too expensive. You're going to be spending way too much money. And the only time I think I'll probably use Vagrants is if I absolutely need to get somebody to 45 as quick as possible to get a card, which I do not because none of these cards are that great. Honestly, at least not now for most of them. And I might use them when we get like a new character and just throw them to level 30. But for me, it really doesn't take long to get a character to 30 anyway. But, if I do got a few bucks laying around, I might throw it at the game to get, my character up to level 30 pretty quickly. Because, at that point, it will be worth the time the time saved. But after that, it's back to the drawing board. It's back to the grind. And that's unfortunate. Because I feel like they could have done a lot more with the Vagrant. They could have made it a lot cheaper. If they would have kept it at a static 99 cents per purchase, I would have been okay with that. It still would have been a little bit pricey, but it would have been a lot cheaper than the kind of what we have now. Konami's actually punishing you for spending more money, and that's kind of ridiculous. But like I said, I'm not going to turn it into a rant. I'm not going to really get into all that. We've crossed that bridge so many times at this point that it's redundant. But yeah, I'll show you guys real quick what happens. Let's go here. Go to the shop. And you can clearly see I've made a couple purchases. And now it is $2.99. I paid 99 cents. And then it went to $1.99. And now it's $2.99. After this, it'll be $2.99 one more time, which will be your fourth purchase, technically. Because if I purchase this right now, that'll be my third purchase for the day. If I purchase it again at another $2.99, that'll be 4 purchases. And then on your fifth purchase and beyond, it'll be $3.99 plus. And you'll get, like it shows here, you'll get up to 30 times more EXP. And you get 6 Vagrants at a time. They're always going to be there. You can't purchase another one until you've, beaten all 6. They'll have various decks, and they will not go away. And if you lose, you don't got to worry because it'll keep those Vagrants there until you beat them. They will not go away until you beat them, so you don't got to worry about getting a loss. It will not affect you in any way, except waste your time, of course. And the first sale is 99 cents, but that's only till June 1st. After that, it goes to the normal $1.99. Then it'll be $1.99, $1.99, $2.99, $2.99 again, then $3.99 plus, and that's per day. And I believe it's at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when it'll reset, and then you can start over and purchase from the beginning again. I would recommend, even if you guys are going in as whales, I would say you're not really benefiting anymore after the $2.99, the last one. I would say purchase 4 Vagabonds maximum per day if you really want to make your money go a lot further, because as soon as you get into the $3.99 plus, you're not gaining anything more than you're paying for the $1.99 or the $2.99. You're just not gaining anything of significant value, but you're starting to pay double what you were paying originally, and it's just not worth it. Your money's just going to get thrown away at that point. So guys, I would say after you purchase 4 times the Vagabond per day, I would say I'd stop there. And even that at that point, it's still pretty expensive if you go through a whole week to a month long of purchasing the Vagrants per day. That is extremely pricey. But I mean, it's up to you guys. Like I said, can you afford it? Is it worth it for your time? Do you need certain characters at a certain level? I think, like I said, for the first 30 levels, this could be a really good thing for you guys. Get all those gems, get all those level up cards, knock out the first 30 levels of your character. Now you only got to grind out the last 15, which granted are like triple to quadruple the work that you would have had to put in for the first 30. But I digress. That's kind of my thoughts personally on the Vagrant. I thought, I'd give you guys this video, maybe a little bit of insight, before you spend money on the Vagrant, kind of get my input and see, think what you guys want at that point, But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. My next video will be a live stream where we'll be doing the first stage of the World Championships 2018 for Duel Dueling. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Until then, I hope you guys all have a great day wherever you guys are. Until then, peace.